What's up, Bowser? What's up, Adam? What is going on? It's been a little bit since Friday. It is Wednesday. What's up, Jeff? What's going on? All right, I will be wheeling and dealing all night long on these teams. We're getting these bad boys out of the way. So just offer up on the teams that we got, and we'll get things rolling. We only got 2 half casers going down tonight. This stuff has been absolutely loaded for us. Finest NFL hobby has been great. If you guys want teams, let me know who you want. If you want the same team in both halves and you want a deal on that, we can work a deal out on that as well. But we're wheeling and dealing all night, so if you guys want specific teams, let me know who you want. If you want multiple teams in the first one, or just the same team in both halves, which, to be completely honest, that's your better option, just because why not have the whole team in the first or the full case? So I'm wheeling and dealing. Send some offers my way, obviously. I'm not going to do anything absolutely crazy. I'm not going to take $100 off of these teams. But I am wheeling and dealing, so if you guys have any offers on teams, we'll get it going here in a second. We've only got 2 breaks going down tonight, so this should be somewhat quick. I'm going to turn it over. Here's who we got left. We got Broncos down to the Saints, ladies and gentlemen. Broncos down to the Saints. Let me know who you guys want. We are wheeling and dealing all night long. Once again, if you guys want the same team in both halves, do that as well. Packers in both 30. I love it. Yours, before you send, let me make sure that they're available in the next one. I'm sure they are. Ravens in both. Hunter, yours. Hunter, they're yours. Yersick, they're yours. Saints in both for 12. Yeah. Figment, they were bought in the second half of the case. They are not available in the second half. So let me know if you just want either the Titans or another team in the second half of the case. Let me know. But they are not available. Bucks in both 150. I like that a lot. Old Tom Brady action. I like it. I like it a lot. Yours, Varnell. Like I said, just send some offers my way, ladies and gentlemen. Send some offers my way. Two 491. Got you. Packers in both. $25 for the Bills. Bowser, I'm in. Do you want him in both halves, Bowser? You just want him in the first half. You want him in both halves or just the first half? Get Broncos on first. Barnell, I got you. Figment, I absolutely love it. Figment, yours. Yours, yours, yours. All right, you got Ravens in both. All right, who else is looking to make a deal here? Who else is looking to make a deal? We got Bears down to the Falcons. Bears down to the Falcons. Let me know who you want. If you want the same team in both halves, just ask. Get your bang for your buck so you have the same team in both halves. 225, 493. Arnell with the Broncos in this one. And Tampa Bay in both. Barnell, you are good and paid for. Eagles and Dolphins for 40 for Mike. Mike, yours. Mike, let me know if you want them in both halves. You can do the same thing for both. Saints in this one. Titans in both. Let me know if you want them in both halves, Mike. All right, we got Bears down to the Falcons now, ladies and gentlemen. Bears down to the Falcons. What's up, Airline? Come on. What's up, Preston? 75 for both halves. Yeah. I would. Let me just make sure they're available before you do, Sin. So, of course, Dolphins aren't available in the second half. All right, so Dolphins are only available in the first half. So you got 20, 30, 30, 80. So 80 is the total for both. Mike. So Dolphins in the first half and then Eagles in both. I'd do 60 if you wanted to. Dolphins aren't available in the second half. What's up, Brubaker? What's up, Fourth? Donaldo, you let me know who you want. And I know you want the Steelers. You give me an offer. You give me the offer, I'll say yay or nay. If you want them in both halves, let me know as well. Yeah, I would do that. Mike, somebody on Instagram got him. Let me know if there's somebody else you possibly want, Mike. Donaldo, you are good for 15 for Pitt. What's up, Shane? Let me know who you guys want, ladies and gentlemen. Send some offers my way. Still got some big boys left. Send over your best offers, guys. Come on. Texans both 100. 120 and you got a deal. Can't do 50 off. 120 and you got a deal, Yursick. $120 and you got yourself a deal. That's still a good deal. And you're getting the Texans for $60 in each half. Cool. Cool beans. What's up, baby? Donaldo, I don't know if you've ever bought in with me before, but let me know if you need help with how to pay. Would you do Lions for 55 instead of the Bills? Would you do Lions for... Lions are only 35, Bowser. You saying Lions and Bills? So, Donaldo, you're going to send via filler bucks. This is what you're going to do. So don't try to buy the team themselves. Go to the website, One of Them Card Shop, where you've been going. Scroll past all the breaks here. Go to where it says buy filler spots. You're paying 15 here. Erase that one. Type in 15. Hit add to cart. It's going to take you to that little blue cart right there as if you were buying a team. Then just finish out the rest of your payment information as if you were buying a team on the website as well. So it's just via filler bucks, Donaldo. Just via filler bucks. So instead of the Bills, you want the Lions for the full case for 50. Yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that, Bowser. Let me know if you have any more questions, Donaldo. All right, who else has some offers on the teams we got left? We only got Bears down to the Falcons now. We've only got Bears down to the Falcons. What up, Barba? Still got some good teams left. This is a fresh case. Yes. So 80 would have been the total for all of that. I would take 60, Mike. If there's not any other teams you don't want. Donato, I think you're paid for. Yes, you'd have Eagles in the full case, Mike, and then Dolphins in the first half. All right, we got Bears down to the Falcons, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody else want any squads? Cool. Does anybody else want any squads? Sounds good, Mike. 225-496. Bowser, I got you. $150 for Cowboys, Bills, Falcons, both. So that's that. Yeah, I do that, Marnell. Before you send, let me make sure. Hang tight, Bowser. I'm going to show you here in a second. All right, Cowboys, Bills, Falcons. Bills gone. Cowgirls gone. Falcons are taken in the second half. Falcons are taken in the second half. So just take $15 off of your total, Varnell. Just take the $15 extra off your total. So you said, what, 150? Just pay 135. Edward, yes. New England's available in both halves. New England is available in both halves. All right, Bowser, here's what you're going to do. You're going to head over to oneofonecardshop.com. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom here, past all the breaks. Type or click on buy filler spots right there. Don't hit the plus sign, don't hit the minus sign, just erase that one. Whatever you owe, say it was $25, type that in, hit add to cart. You can take that little blue cart right there, click on that, and all you got to do is finish out the rest of your payment information there. PayPal, Venmo, Apple Pay, credit card, whatever you pay with. Simple as 3 easy steps. 115 in each. I am in. They are yours, Edward. All right, I might just fill up both breaks at once. I think I'm just going to fill up both breaks at once. I think I'm going to pull the sheet for the next one. Same steps, Edward. Yes, sir. So you'll just type in 230 into the filler buy-ins, and that's what it'll leave you. You guys down to just fill both halves at once? 225, 497. Dallas in both halves. Bills in the first, Falcons in both halves. We might as well just fill up both halves. I'm going to pull the sheet for the next break. Does anybody else want any squads? The only team we have left is the Bears, and then obviously Washington. We're going to fill up both half cases at the same time. There's no reason not to. Sounds good, Mike. It's all good. Hang tight while I pull the sheet. So these teams are coming back. These teams are available again for this half. Edward, you are good and paid for. 225, 498. You got the Patriots in both halves. That was actually pretty quick for a first time. It's kind of impressive. All right, let me just pull the sheet. We're going to fill up both halves at the same time. If anybody wants the Eagles and or Dolphins, nobody's taking the Bears yet, so if anybody wants the Eagles or Dolphins here in the first half of the case, let me know. Boom, boom, boom. Finest. That was perfect. That did help. All right, hang tight. I'm pulling the sheet for the second half of the case. We're going to fill both halves at the same time. Kansas City off the board. Panthers off the board. Jets off the board. Brownies off the board. Seattle off the board. Falcons off the board. Chargers off the board. Stick with the 49ers. Cardinals. Dolphins. Raiders off the board. Giants off the board. Bengals. And the Jags. All right. Here's who we have left in the second half. I guess the Saints were available. Interesting enough. All right, if anybody wants teams in the second half of this, let me know. If anybody wants teams, let me know. This is what we have left in the second half of the case. All right, here's who we got left. We got Bears, Eagles, and Dolphins in 11, and this is what we have left in 12. We're going to fill up both halves at the same time. Come on, Edward. Come on. Bowser, the Lions are paid for. 225.499. 499. Lions in both halves. Got you. Steelers 15, Danny S. 8, 1, 9, 7, 6. All right, does anybody else want any squads? This is all we have left. Bears, Eagles, Dolphins in 11. Broncos down to the Saints in 12. Figment, if you want the Saints again, I can just give them to you. I don't know why they weren't available. Hang tight, guys. Figment wanted the Saints in that second half. For some reason, it said they weren't available, but they were. If Figment wants them, they're his. Let me know, Figment. Dennis, let me know who else you want besides Rams. Saints might be gone. $5 is fine, Figment. I know you wanted them in the first place. And I honestly don't know why it said they were gone. But. Alright, this is what we got left. This is what we got left. If you still want the Rams, let me know who else you want to pair with them. This is all we got. What's up, 1102? Let me know who you want and which break you want them in. It's going to be a really good filler. It's going to be a good filler. Does anybody else want squads? This is all we got left. Rams for $8. Sure. Sure. 225, 500. First one in the 500 section. Well, of that. All right, this is all we got left in the next 2 breaks. We're going to fill up both at the same time. So let me know who you want and which break you want them in. Got Bears in both halves, Colts in one, Broncos in one of them, Eagles in both halves, Dolphins in one of them, and Vikings in the other. So now it's going to be a really good main. What up, Rocco? All right, check it out. Then, as I thought you passed on it, I ended up giving them away already. Unless your message is just super delayed. 225-502. Siri. Dollars. Rams. This is a very good main here. It's going to be 105 for just a 1. Check this out. Check it out. If you snag 2 mains, 2 mains for 175. This fills up 2 total breaks. Two mains for 175 is nutty, especially with how big this main is. This fills both half cases. And you got some big boys in there. Your top 5 is absolutely loaded. Top 5 is absolutely loaded. Who's going to get me started? Everybody's hitting something. Obviously, you'd rather land top 5, but this is Washington in both breaks. Denver in the second half of the case. Bears in both halves. It's a loaded main. It is a loaded main. Let's even do this. Colts 12. These are going to be two separate. Two people are walking away with $100 in break credit. Unfortunately, there will be two people that don't hit. Just giving you a little bit more bang for your buck. Everybody's hitting something here. 7 and 8 are getting randomized for 100 in break credit. 9 and 10 are getting randomized for 100 in break credit. Top 6 are hitting big. Top 6 are hitting big. This fills up 2 breaks. Come on. It's technically $52 each half. Would you guys rather me just run the first half? I feel like it's a no-brainer just to fill it both halves at once, but I could be wrong. How about this? 2 mains equals 160. That is $80 a main. If you don't take that, that's wild. That is $80 a main, and everybody's got a shot at hitting something. Come on. His name's Jeff. Alright, maybe we won't fill up both halves at once. Take you out. Take you out. Eagles and Fins. So you have Eagles, Colts, Vikings. All right, $44. $44 is your main. 2 mains equals 60. We'll just run one half at a time. So, Dan, this is just the teams that we had left to fill from these breaks. So we're running a filler to fill the rest of these teams. So the total of these teams is $440. We divide that by 10. That gives you a $44 main. If you buy into the main for $44, you have a chance of hitting the Washington and or the Bears for $44. All right, the total of the rest of these teams is $440. Would anybody take them for $300? Be $140 off. Anybody? Total for the rest of these teams is $440. I would take $300. So you get Washington, Bears, Dolphins, and Eagles. It's $140 off. So you pretty much be getting the Bears for free. And paying for Washington and the Dolphins and the Eagles. Maybe on YouTube, if you want that deal, let me know. I'm going to do a quick little restart on Instagram. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody want that deal? For some reason, that just bugs me. What's up, Mayhem? If nobody wants that deal, this is what your main looks like. Right there. What's up, Bacher? What up, Dro? So either somebody takes that deal or this is your main for the first half of the case. What up, Yersik? What's up, RC? Tried filling both halves at the same time, so we're down to this. Come on. To be completely fair, this is a no-brainer as well. $88, 5 spots. You have a chance of hitting the Bears and or Washington. You had a 40% chance of hitting either of those teams. I'll even do this. Just because I'm nice. Everybody hit something. What up, Fourth? I think that's a no-brainer. Everybody walks away with something here. What's up, Germ? Or somebody can take all those teams for 300. It's going good, fourth. A lot of the teams we're taking. This is all we got left. I was going to try to fill up both half cases, but nobody was biting, so I'm just going one at a time. Who's going to get me started? Come on. It's a pretty good game. I can have the Lakers-Mavs game on. If that's what you're asking. Please tell me the Lakers aren't actually losing. Why is this a close game? That's insane that this is even a close game. $88, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's hitting something here. What's up, Kevin? It's either $88, $440 is the total for the rest of these teams. If anybody wants them for $300, let me know. You're pretty much getting the Bears for free. Not pretty much, you would be. They did play OKC last night. I kind of forgot about that. Should not take this long to fill. Hi. Ohio? I'm so confused. I sent Anthony a text. I gave him an offer on the rest of both of these halves, and he hasn't responded. blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. $88, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. They're yours. All right, once he pays, we'll run it. If anybody wants, these are the only teams we have left in 12. You got Washington down to the Eagles. If you want Washington, you got to take all. So if anybody wants these teams, let me know. Searching for the playoffs. What a name. What a name. Two, 3. Boom, bang, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, here's your squads for break number 11, ladies and gentlemen. As always, your teams will be up on the tube, baby. All right, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Get these top loaders out. I know, that stuff is flying. Fourth quarter, I'm sure you looked, but dude, all the big teams, I think besides maybe the Bears, have been taken. There was only one big team left. All right, left or right? Left or right? Yersick, why did I have a feeling you were going to jump in and say left? All right, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You should always take a Louis. Raiders, Broncos for what? Dan Fouts, Bledsoe, Everett, Majowski. Solette, out of 150, Peyton Manning. Bo Nix, Refractor. And then Blake Corum. Dude, I'm not going to lie, Inception's actually pretty dirty. Inception's actually, like, insanely loaded. That's the only big teams left in the break. We love to see it. Xavier Legette, Bucky. Lynn Dickey, Trey Benson, Bo Nix, Field Generals, Brooks, and a Tyler Newman. That's wild. All right, second half of this case runs next, guys. We only have about 5 teams left in it. First auto up, Brennan Rice. Yeah, the patches are pretty nasty. Going, I think this is Chargers. I don't think it's Rams. Going to Ben Ford. Bo Nix out of 250. Jaden with your finest debuts. Dude, what a good pack. This is a good quarterback pack right there. The auto wasn't great, but some big name quarterbacks right there. What up, Piper now? Eli. Lassiter out of 325. Yeah. Going to the 49ers and Yersick for the record. Jerry Rice. If you were wondering, for the record, Jerry Rice. Yeah, that's pretty neat. CJ. Jonathan Brooks, Shipley, and a Fred Taylor. SNSP, baby! Little Prodigy's auto. Dude, I feel like I've hit his auto 1,000 times. Going to NC Taylor. With your Prodigy's auto, Bryce Young. Going to NC Taylor. Jalen Polk, Eli, Trey, Becky, and a Michael Vick. I've hit it at least 3 times. Doug Flutie, Starvin Marvin. Troy Aikman, AP. Stroud to 99, Cooper DeJean, and a Roger Staubach. To be fair, though, I honestly think Bryce Young's going to have a good year next year. He came on hot to end the season. He came on hot to end the season. Unfortunately, Dan, if you do not hit, you do not get anything. If your team does not hit. Dallas Turner, Adani. Jatavion out of 75, Bullard and Malik Neighbors base. He did play well. I think he's going to have a good year. Frank Gore, Starvin Marvin. Stover out of 325, Will Levis, Folk, Wilson, and a Will Shipley. Archie. Singletary out of 200. Johnson and a Jordan Hicks. McMillan. Keon. Orrin Moon to 75. Bo Nix. Montaigne. And a lot 2 on the back. Your 2 autos better be in the last 2 packs. Next auto up. Yeah. What a lazy auto, but you take it. Caleb! Caleb Williams with your base rookie auto. Yeah, that's pretty neat. There you go, vintage. It's that last buyer mojo, Drake May. It's that last buyer mojo. Drake May with your finest debuts. X-Fractor. It also seems to me in these finest cases, we usually hit at least 3 of the big quarterbacks. He's not a big quarterback, so he doesn't count. Michael Pratt going to the Bucks. He did take his time signing that. Davis, Bryce Young, Warren Moon, Frank Gore Jr., and Ricky Williams. All right, that is your halfway point. Cooper, Malik Neighbors, Foreman. Bowers out of 250. Leggett, Braswell, and a Ladd McConkey base. Peyton Manning with your rare. Chop Robinson, Culpepper, Joe Alt. And a Lloyd. Caleb base. Next auto up, going to the Saints. Spencer Rattler. Going to Figment. I don't know if you're chasing Rattler, but you take it. Fred Taylor. Troy Aikman, Field Generals. Roman. Passeroni and a Cooper DeJean base on the back. Peterson. Please tell me this is Peyton Manning. It's not. It's Dallas. Does that say Tony Tolbert? Tony Tolbert. Looks like the Cowgirls. Going to Varnell. Thought it was a white helmet. Thought it was going to be Peyton Manning for a second. Montaigne, Leggett, Troy Aikman, Sam Hartman. Larry Johnson. Kurt Warner, Gronkowski. Marino to 125, Newman. Cooper DeJean. Dallas Turner out of 250. Turner with your X Factor name of Warren Moon. All right, we got one box left on this first half of the case. Bastarini, Arnold to 250. Bo Jackson, Edgerrin, and a Brett Favre. Williams, Dallas Clark. Wow! 6 of 25, Starvin Marvin. That is dirty. Bro. Yurcik, come on. Wow, 6 of 25. That's 2 cases in a row. We have hit him. That is dirty. That is 2 cases in a row. Michael Hall. Bowers X Factor and Jerry Rice. Actually, let's see who the players are. Ooh, Breeze, Vic, and Warner. This could be a good one. I have no nails. That is the unfortunate part. You take that, though. Michael Vick with your Topps finest going to the Falcons in Varnell. Another Prodigies auto. Bullock to 99, Bo Nix. Jalen Polk. Well, if you hit one, you might as well hit another. Going to NC Taylor. Bryce Daddy. I feel like the second half should have one more big quarterback. And we had an extra auto in that box. You love to see it. What a terrible first name. Aeneas Smith. I'm sure that's not how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. Going to the Eagles. And Vintage. Pat White to 49. Favre. There's got to be, I feel like at least one or two more bigger quarterbacks in the second half. I feel like every case we've run has felt like that. Chad Johnson out of 250. Caleb finest debuts. All right, that is the first half of the case, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a quick little recap. Aeneas Smith, Bryce Young, 2 times. Tony Tolbert, Rattler, Michael Pratt, Brennan Rice. Caleb with your base rookie auto. For the record, SP, Jerry Rice. And out of 25, Starvin freaking Marvin. Yeah. That's pretty neat. Wild. Absolutely wild, Yurcik. All right, we got 4 boxes left and not many teams to fill. 4 boxes left and not many teams to fill. Thank you, Mr. Elon Musk. Appreciate the greetings. All right, here's who you got left in the second half of the case. If you want Washington, you got to take all teams. If you want Washington, you got to take all teams. The total is 623. If anybody has an offer, let me know. If you want Washington, you got to take all. Otherwise, send some offers. Final break of the night. I was hoping you'd be running the new Topps Asia Inspired set. Are you talking about like those V cards? Or V Friends or whatever it is? Broncos down to the Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to bug me, so I'm going to fix it. Broncos down to the Vikings. Only Caleb was hit in the first half. No, we don't have any of that. I honestly don't even know what that is. We didn't get any of that stuff. No, I know. I know what you're talking about. I know what product you're talking about, but we don't have any of it. I wish we did. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is all we got left. We do run a lot of baseball, Memphis. We do. We didn't get any of that. Does anybody want any squads? This is all we got left in the second half of the case. Fire Nico chance. Don't they... Do they still have a chance not to make the playoffs? Aren't they already in the playoffs? Final break of the night, ladies and gentlemen. $64 main, 2 mains for $100. Final break of the night. I thought they were up 3 games on... So they would have to lose out and Phoenix would have to win out. How you feeling about the playoffs? Think you guys are going to be good? Think things are going to go well? Come on! Final break of the night. It's true. All right. This fills the break. Main should be 124. I made it 100. Top 4 are hitting here. And your top three are massive. Top 3 are massive. Everybody hit something. Everybody hit something in this main. We'll even do this. Just get this over with. Everybody walks away with something. You're either making your money back or losing $17 on spot 4. That's worst case scenario. That is a worst case scenario. Come on. 100 out of Hala. I feel like this main filler is a no-brainer. $100, everybody's hitting something. We got 4 left. We got 4 spots left. Anybody on YouTube, you guys want a spot, let me know. Do. Everybody hit something, ladies and gentlemen. We'll restart this. I feel like this main's a no-brainer. At worst, you're losing $17 in the 4 spot. Otherwise, you're making your money back and some. Yes, they do, Edward. We have hit a couple Drake Mays. They do have cards. All right, we got 4 spots left. 4 spots left. Every single spot's guaranteed to hit. What's up, JT the House, man? Anybody on YouTube, you guys want a spot, let me know. 4 spots left to fill it all. Every single spot is hitting something. We hit a Caleb Williams base auto and a Starvin Marvin auto out of 25. Other than that, nothing else. Second half should have at least 1 or 2 more big quarterbacks. So Denver and Washington and the Patriots are looking good, but the Patriots are gone. So Washington and Denver could be massive. What's up, Drew? Four spots remain, ladies and gentlemen. Every single spot hits something. At $100, that's a no-brainer. Come on. We got 3 spots left. 1, 3, and 5, ladies and gentlemen. One, 3, and 5 is all she wrote. Every single spot is guaranteed to hit. Got you. All right, 3 spots remain. 1, 3, and 5. What's up, Bezhead? Every single spot is guaranteed to hit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. So, Edward, $100 in break credit just means if you hit that towards the next break that we run, which will be Friday night, you can use it. So you'd have $100 towards either a team or spots. Charles, that goes Friday night. You talking about the Ohtani rookie year stuff? That goes Friday night. If that's what you're talking about. You have to use it within a week, Edward. You have to use it within a week. Every single spot is guaranteed to hit, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. He said that was totally what I was talking about, actually. Yeah, that runs Friday night with Steve. That's going to be a fun rip. Who's getting in on it? I got you for what, Charles? Now you're confusing me. I didn't see that. I do got you for a spot if you'd like one. I'd love to give you one. Did you say it on Instagram? We got 2 left. We got bookends. We got bookends. I didn't see your count. All I see is, oh, okay. Totally what I was talking about. You got me. A filler spot. Sorry. I said give me a filler. Come on then. And then no here. And then before that, it just said I thought we were running baseball. That's weird. That's weird. All right, we got 2 spots left, ladies and gentlemen. We got the bookends on and 5. Very nice. Two spots remain. Every single spot hits. If you do land spot 5, you automatically get the 100 in break credit. That is not draftable. You just get it. And some of you might even want that over the Colts, Eagles, and Vikings anyways. 2 spots are mine. 2 of them things. I feel like it's a no-brainer. Come on. Final break of the night. Two spots left. 2 spots left. Appreciate the follow, Dan. 2 of them things. Final 2 spots for 150 if anybody wants it. Let's get this thing freaking filled. Shouldn't even take this long. You need one more Steph 3. How many's he hit? What up, 302? What state are you in right now? $10 plus in the first quarter. Yes, 7, obviously. Come on, Steph. 2 spots, ladies and gentlemen. If somebody wants a final 2 for 150, just take it. That's tough. Things you hate to hear. Two spots left. Do you actually have one of those? Yeah, it's even worse, Charles. That's even worse. One and 5. Yes, Charles, would you like? Would you like? I'll put you down just in case. 4,500 fourth quarter? LeBron sign it himself? I know it's a collectible, but come on. He said, book it. All right, we're full. That's neat. GT5 507. All right, good luck. But looks to be the jerseys from his rookie year. So people think that's, I guess. Let's get your number. How about 8 times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 8. Charles with the top spot. Everybody kind of gets the best of all worlds. Charles, obviously you're going there. Charles, you also get the 100. You can use that with Steve on Friday. Drew, who you feeling? Little Wu-Tang action? Broncos off the board. Yersick, you're up. Dip Bears. Dip Bears, Dip Bears, Dip Bears. All right, here's your squads for half case 12 as always. Your teams will be up on the tube of you. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. All right, right there. I'd understand the Kobe one. I mean, Shaq was obviously a dog too, but. But at least that's like a reasonable price. Like 4,500. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love LeBron. But that's wild. Hey, Pete. Jaden. Phil Sims. Santana Moss out of 250. Jerry Rice. Johnny Wilson. Idrin. Yeah. Going to the Raiders. And Drew Martin, Brock Bowers with your base rookie auto. That's pretty neat. I think that's the first one I've personally hit. Bucky, Bo Nix, X Fractor. That's 1,000 times more reasonable. Some would say it's a couple thousand times more reasonable. Ooh. Different type of auto. Come on. Just one time. Let that be Tom Brady. Come on. Actually, Tom Brady might only sign with the Bucs in this one. Kevin Folk got a 50 going to the Patriots. It's not Drake May, but at least it's something. Caleb with your rare. Adani. Singleton and Maliki. Forster, Starvin Marvin. Drake May. Leo! Daddy's in the chat. Estime. Reed out of 250. Rattler. Marino and a Will Shipley. Odoni. Drake May. Flutie out of 150. McNabb and a Hicks. In the nosebleeds watching. Where are the nosebleeds located? Chris Long. Frank Gore. Sam Hartman out of 325. Starvin. And a Sam Hartman base on the back. Well, good old Chicago, of course. Well, happy birthday, of course. Out of 75, Edgerrin James. You're a Cubbies fan, right? Leo, I think your wife's the one that's the White Sox fan. Kyle Tucker's off to a hot start. Is it my birthday? Not until July. Oh, I thought that was an auto. Donovan McNabb. Shipley. I was lied to. Terrion, Roman, McNabb, X-Fractor, Cooper DeJean. You take that. Will Shipley going to the Eagles and star it. If you want my honest answer for that, Leo, I have no idea. Peyton Manning out of 200. I don't pay attention to that stuff if you want me to be completely honest. That's clean. Kellen Winslow going to the Chargers and Ben Ford. She's probably in bed asleep right now. Neighbors. Frank Gore Jr. Jaden to 99. You take that. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. Maybe I'm a Cancer. I don't know. I don't do all that stuff. Smith. That's clean. 7 of 25, Randy Moss going to the Vikes. And start. Wayne, just send us a DM on Instagram. Jalen Polk, Steve Young. So is that a bad thing then? That I'm a Cancer? Is that a bad thing? Caleb out of 150. Going to Duppers. And Yursick. Boomer. Bucky out of 250. Xavier Dynamos. Polk. Cowan. And a Jacob Cowan on the back. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. Probably wouldn't do that, Leo. Next auto up, lap 2 with your base rookie auto going to the Colts. And Charles Start. Jaden, Bucky, and a Roman. There's got to be another big auto lurking in here. Todd Heap going to the Ravens. And Hunter Matthews. Keon out of 250. Bo Nix, Debus. Drake May, X-Fractor. Edgerrin James out of 150. Brewski, Pratt, and a Benson. All right, we got one box left. One box left. There's got to be one more big quarterback lurking. Bo Nix. That's sick. Delaney Walker going to the Titans and Figment. Talk about an old school. I don't know if I've ever hit an auto like that. Trey Benson. Sam Hartman. Maybe we'll have a third auto in this box because that was an early auto. Bryce Young. Troy Franklin out of 125. Drake May with your rare. Keon. Bryce and a Michael Vick. Drake May. Next auto up, going to the Bills. Hopefully we have one more auto lurking in this box because that would be... Going to Varnell. Jerry Rice out of 200. Keon. Pratt. Trey Benson. And then Roger Staubach. Heard it was fire for sure. Did Steve tell you what happened with that whole situation? Somebody trying to say we rigged it? Did Steve tell you any of that? Gosh. Second half was not great. Latu, Hicks, Hartman, and a Braswell. Second half was not great. All right, so we'll go to recap. Ray Davis, Delani, Todd Heat, Latu, Winslow, Will Shipley, Kevin Folk out of Fitty, and a Brock Bowers base rookie auto. If you want, Leo, I can text you. All right, that is it for me tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Steve and I will be live tomorrow night on Fanatics. We got a full case of Inception football. We have only 15 teams left in it. Steve and I are both going live tomorrow night. That is what we are running for breaks. We will not be over on Instagram. Yeah, that's all we're running. So make sure you head over to Fanatics Live. Check out that break we got going down tonight. Exactly, fourth quarter. So Steve and I will be live tomorrow on Fanatics with a case of Inception. Those of you that hung out and helped me fill, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys another time. Deuces. Peace out, YouTube.